right now.
Yeah.
We are going for live. That's good.
Mm.
So yes, we are on live now.
Yeah, good.
So hope the students will be joining with us very shortly. So how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Yeah, I'm very good. I'm very good. Just
Okay.
looking forward for it, actually.
Yeah,
So-
it's going to be nice. So where can I see participants? I have never been up to this.
We can see actually like there few seconds. I mean, students. I mean, because it's like will be online, and then I mean sometimes it takes a little bit time for the streaming, and that so that like students can join us by this time. It will be very soon. Like students will start joining us, and just a second, and then hopefully. Yes, I can see that student has started joining us. So
I will mute and you tell me when I can.
That's good. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone, like whoever you are watching us from different countries. This is Avijit here from GRK International Education Consultants. Most of you know me already. And so today we'll be talking about study in Sweden, of course. And today we do have a special guest from University of Borås. It's Susanne from University of Borås. So mostly we'll be talking about University of Borås and of course study in Sweden. The topic will be our admissions, applications, scholarships, and other facilities. So soon she will be going to discussing those things to you all. So in this time, I would like to request Susanne. Susanne, could you please introduce yourself? You are muted, Susanne. You are muted.
I was trying to just go back to the screen. Hi, I'm Susanne Edström. I work at the University of Borås since many years. And since 3 years back, I work with student recruitment, supporting you people that want to come here to study together with, for this case, Avijit from JRK.
Yes.
And I'm really looking forward to answering the questions that you have or just see you.
That's good. Thanks, Susanne. Susanne, I think maybe we can go for the presentation so that like students will be happy to see more about the universities and so on. Can we go for that?
Sure. Can I see anywhere the students? No?
Yeah, on top, I'm not sure like whether you can see it or not, but I can see like students, I mean, they're watching it. We can see this actually on top. I can see that, but yeah. So,
okay.
I mean,
well, as I told you, my name is Susanne. This is my working place. I work at the University of Borås, and it's one of the top universities within, let's see here, here's how big it is. In Sweden, I think maybe you all know that it's quite different to work and quite different to study because it's quite free, and we want people to be critical thinkers. We don't have the hierarchy of professor-students way because you can talk to a professor just like with his or her name, and we all want to have all these questions asked and answered. So we promote global thinkers and future thinkers, and that you think and you try to develop your own competence throughout your education. You know that the applications are open. This is should be a film, but admissions, university admissions, and I think that Avijit will help you with the applications if you need to. In Sweden, since many years, and especially at the University of Borås, we have been really good at working with sustainability. One of our unique selling points or unique schools is the Swedish School of Textiles, And at the Swedish School of Textiles, because the textile industry, as many people know, is the bad guy many times when it comes to sustainability and environmental issues. And therefore, we have involved the thought of being more sustainable, making the production and everything more sustainable, both economically and taking care of the environment. Let's see if I can do here. Borås is in Sweden. Sweden is in the northern part of Europe. I've been to Bangladesh. It's very far from here.
Yes.
And but it's very different. As I've been in India for many times, so I think it's quite similar, Bangladesh, India, and
Yes,
it's
true.
Many more people. The density of people is, we have 10 million people throughout the whole country. So up here
And
in the north,
Bangladesh, it is 160 million.
I know, it's terrible difference.
Yes.
So this is actually the north of Sweden. There are not many inhabitants. The majority of Swedes that live in Sweden live down south of this line. And Stockholm is the capital, and Gothenburg is the second largest city, and then Borås is 1 hour from Gothenburg. So we are actually located in the southwest of Sweden. It's close to Denmark. It's very close to Germany, France, Finland, Denmark, and Norway. And what is good with our campus is that it's not split out. We have the full campus in the city of Borås. So you can walk to the city and you can walk to your home, and it's quite small city. And you, if you come from Bangladesh, you haven't been in Sweden, you will find it very small and very quiet, I think, and very few people in a positive way. So this is the campus. We have 3 large building sites, and this here is an old factory for producing a silk and yarn, cord yarn, since many years. But now, since 2014, we have the school and also the textile museum. So it's a textile fashion center that inhabits actually the School of Textiles as well. Here we have the library and the School of Business, and here is the School of Engineering and care, science, and everything. So everything, and then we have the police academy actually, and the police academy is also in here and at another facility. I said that we take responsibility, and we were really keen on looking for the nature, and we know that we need food, and if we don't have any bees, we won't get any food. So therefore, people have been more and more interested in taking care of the nature, and so we need sun and bees, and then we have food. So we have our own beehives. We have very interdisciplinary education programs, both at bachelor's, but international bachelor's, we only have 2. And then we have 14 programs in master levels. So we have new goals to be a globally attractive university, and that the environments are a complete academy, because we in Sweden, master training and master programs are more academic than, for example, in France, that they are more professional. Let's see. So. Yeah, this is not so interesting. So what our areas is library and information science, behavioral education, business informatics, engineering, fashion and textile studies, health sciences, and police education. These are the ones. But in international undergraduate, as I said, we only have the bachelor program in fashion design and textile design. And then international graduate programs. I think maybe you have already looked into this, but it's the resource recovery. And the resource recovery, we have 3 different programs. First year is quite similar, but then you separate. But it's 3 different programs that you apply for. textile engineering, textile technology program. We have 2 textile technology programs now. The fashion and textile design is actually one program first year, and then now from next application, this application, you can actually apply for 4 different programs. Textile management, we have 3 programs, informatics 1, and library information science, only 1 digital or online program. Here's the application program for most master programs, not for the textile design artistic programs. They have a completely different timeline. 17th of October, it's been open since then, and now 16th of January, it's like 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now, deadline. Then when you have applied, you have to follow this timeline for submitting all your documents that are needed. So here you can see in the textile and fashion design, textile design. Yeah.
Can I make some comments?
Yes.
Susanne, like bachelor programs, they're not open on the portal yet.
Okay. I have to check that. Then I have to check that.
Yeah, please. Bachelor programs is not open on the portal. I mean,
these things that I can ask the admissions and see what they have done.
Yes, because it's not open. I'm not sure, like, so whether they're doing it for, but they said like period will be autumn 2023. That's good, but the thing is, I mean, they didn't open it. So
I will check and I'll get back to you.
Please. Okay. Thank you.
So then the master programs you can see here is the textile technical textile innovation and textile technology and engineering. So we have 2 master programs in textile engineering now. And then the textile fashion design, textile value chain, fashion marketing management, and textile. They have actually started 2 new programs in the fashion and textile design area, and it's called performance wear, and the other one is more interactive design. Then you have the 3 different resource recovery programs. I usually say that the resource recovery programs are really good and very special programs that you can make a difference in your own country and even here. It's because we are having a lot of waste, and what you learn is to convert waste to, for example, feed for animals, food for people, energy processes, and polymer materials. So you can learn how to work in these businesses that actually take care of the waste and make stuff that we need for a circular economy. And then you have the master program in information science, the digital environments, and this program is actually in online. So it's not for coming here. The Swedish School of Textiles is quite special. We have super many digital labs, and we have labs for weaving, knitting, manufacturing, dyeing and finishing, and printing and everything, all different labs, hundreds of square meters with labs. And, in this area that we live, it's quite damp, it's quite humid, and therefore it's a good area for textile manufacturing businesses since many, many hundred years ago. And the Swedish school actually dates back to the 1800s with the School of Weaving, and then the Textile Institute, and now the School of Textiles. So here are the textile management programs. Textile management 1 year, and then the 2 ones that are 2 year, textile value chain management and fashion marketing and management. And I know these programs have been very popular for people from your country. And we have really good students that want to work in the industry with management, with production management and value chain management. And then you have textile technology and textile innovation. These are engineering programs, and they have quite special prerequisites that you can go through and you can ask more of when you come there. And then you have these bachelor programs, and these are the specializations now that they have in the artistic. And these have a later, it's the 30th of March, that is the application date for them. So here you can see you apply at the University admissions as usually. So the period is 20th of January to the 1st of March. I'm sorry, it's the 1st of March. And then you apply, but you need to have your digital portfolio. If you work in an artistic, if you want to access an artistic program, you need to have your artistic portfolio digital to submit it. And then you have the supporting documentations and motivation letters and so. With the Swedish Center of Resource Recovery, we have these resource recovery programs, and we are actually augmenting the research within this area. And I think it's going to be quite a special place to be if you decide to work with these programs. The 3 programs here. And then one of the first actually faculties at the University of Borås was the library science, information science. And back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, it was more books than it's now. So you guys that are young today, you don't maybe read much books. You read from the internet or you read from your phone or whatever. And this is a distance. So these are the areas that we have, doctoral educations, for example, if you wanted to apply for, and in Sweden, you usually don't apply for doctoral studies, you apply for an employment. And to be, if you're interested in PhD, you have to go into our website, you have to have check the job vacancies, and you can also follow, and you can have your own I don't find the words to put your name and your email address, and then you will get continuous updates on the PhDs vacancies. Usually in most universities in Sweden, we have different strategically important centers that work with the education and the research all the time to enhance and to improve and to make better qualities in the educations. We have today about 18,000 students registered. The full-time students are around 7,000. So quite a lot of students. We have around 50 professors and PhDs, around 65. I think next year we will have 80 PhDs, so it's quite good. So this is what I have very shortly, briefly today, and I would like and appreciate if you can ask some questions.
Susanne, can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you for the nice presentations. It was really nice. I mean, got to know lots about the universities and so on.
Yeah.
So what actually I would like to discuss, like as I told you, like few bachelor programs is not open. So please in the system, just check with your team. And also
Yes.
One program, as you said, like the program will be open from 20th of January and then it will go till March.
Yeah, the artistic programs.
So, I mean, what kind of background students we are looking for over there?
For the artistic programs?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have your own portfolio. You should have the background in design, fashion or textile, and a great interest and talent, because it's a very, very, very narrow program.
I understand.
And we only have 12 I think it's 10 spots for international students.
Okay.
So it's quite a high competition.
I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
I
So
understand.
they really look, but if you're a designer or you want to be a designer and you have been working on your portfolio and you know that you have special talents, you should go for it.
No, exactly. I mean, this is the programs I can understand. It's not the program like, sometimes students think they will not be that serious, this and that. It's not like that. It should be like you should be highly, highly motivated to study
Yes.
this kind of program. Otherwise, I mean,
Yeah,
even there is no
it's
point.
such, yeah, it's a really high competition. So if you don't send in a portfolio, you won't even be considered. If you don't take the interview, you're not considered. So
Yes.
because there are students that apply year after year for many years, and finally maybe they can get in. Or if you are a really super talent, you get in first year.
Understand.
Yeah.
Understand. So yeah, this is the things. I mean, it will be really nice. Okay, and then I think like a good number of students, those will be interested for bachelor programs. So please check with your team and then
Yeah, I will
update
check.
me so that like we can, because that's why like I got a bit confused. Like I usually know all of the programs those are available, but I mean
Yeah.
as it is not showing in the system, so like I just got surprised. I mean we missed it. So still we have time. If you can let me know very soon, then we can still recruit for these programs and so on.
Yeah.
And I got one question here, like from students, like they like to know about the scholarship opportunities.
Yeah, we have very few scholarships. You know, the Study in Sweden scholarships, I think you have informed.
Yes.
And at our school, we have very few scholarships. So you have to go into the website and apply for them. At the you have the scholarship that we have. They are intended to cover the tuition fee by approximately 75%. And they're not really designed to cover living costs. And it's quite expensive in Sweden compared with Bangladesh. So you need to have saved money to come here, even if you have scholarship. And the application for scholarships opened the 1st of December. So you can go into the website and you can apply for the scholarship. And I can share the website here.
Yes, I will share with the students. No problem.
Yes.
No problem.
Mm.
So yeah, so dear students, like if you are really serious, like if you really like to study in University of Borås, I mean there is a scholarship opportunity, but as Susanne already said that like it is competitive, and it is not very.
Some programs are, but like resource recovery, textile engineering, if you have the prerequisites and you have the studies back in your backpack, the studies that are needed as prerequisites, and you have the English language proficiency, because
Exactly.
you cannot follow an education and program in Sweden in English if you don't know English good enough.
Yes.
You don't actually need to learn Swedish in Sweden, but if you want to stay in Sweden and work here, you need to learn Swedish from the day one.
No, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
On the other hand, of course, like they should be they should be good in English, and then otherwise, I mean, it's an international language. I mean, if they're not good in English, they cannot continue their study.
No.
I think like of course, I mean, Shushani, I think we have to more focus on like students, like as most of the, though I think like only one program we have like from 20th January to till March, end of the March we have deadline, but rest of the programs, usually the programs applications will be in by 16th of January, and
16th of January.
We have to focus on that. I would like to, I mean, when we are in live right now, I would like to share these things with the students. Please, 16th January is the deadline to make the application. So still, if you haven't made the application, please do it. Please do it. Because it is really, really important to make the application before the deadline. Because sometimes what happens, even if you make the application on time, but still you need to send the documents and other things. So for any reason, if university admissions, they cannot receive your documents, so even if you make application early, then you get some time to update it or resubmit it. But if you do it very lately, then your application will be considered as late application.
Yeah.
So this is always important. And of course, then you will have 2 more weeks to support all of your documents and so on. So this is the things I would like to tell about the students. And would you like to talk a little bit about SAS scholarships? Because sometimes like students ask for the SAS scholarships too.
Yeah, I don't know what I should say, because you can apply for the scholarships. I have put the links here. And the scholarships, that means that you get a free waiver, just 75% covered. The rest, 25%, you have to pay yourself. And you can apply from now with all the stuff that you have that are required. And you can follow the link with application line and the application link. You can. So I think maybe you should guide them if it's.
Surely.
And we have 3 to 4 scholarships per year, so we don't have many. We have about 6.
At the same time, you don't recruit many students as well, so in that way it is okay.
Yeah, we do have it's quite, but it's
compared to other universities, you don't recruit many students because as there are some special 10 to 20 seats for programs and so on, so it is all competitive.
True. Yeah.
Because in some universities it is. Yes, please go ahead.
So maybe we can set a date, maybe in a week or 2, to check, and then you can give me maybe a list of the students that you are that are interested, and
surely we can do that.
And then
we can do that, and also we can do that, and also let me know about the programs. Especially bachelor programs. I know good number of students will be really interested for that, but as the portal is not open, so we cannot go for that yet.
Well, I have to check with the admissions, so I
just keep me updated about it.
Yeah, I will. Okay.
That's good. Then I think as you covered actually most of the things about the universities and so on, so that's why I think our students got to know actually what they would like to know. So we are not getting many questions for that reason, I think.
Yeah, good.
So anyway, Sushani, thank you for joining the sessions here today. Do you have any comments for the students?
But I can find the fashion design program here. It's
yes. What you
it's
can
called?
find.
It's on the admissions. You can find it there.
If you go to universityadmission.ac, Sushani, where we usually apply for the students, universityadmission.ac, English website. So over there is saying application period not open.
But it says for all of our programs not open.
No, you can. I think admission team, they can tell you even better.
Yeah, but for the design programs, they open the 20th of January. All the design programs.
But okay, so it's maybe that could be reason. So it's this fashion design and textile design. So it will be open lately, you mean?
They open at the 20th of January till the late February.
Okay, so it is not following central application time.
No.
Okay, then you are right.
Yeah.
So okay, so it is only all design program, whether it is for bachelor or masters.
Yeah, all the design and artistic programs open the 20th of January.
Okay, then maybe it is the reason. But just still just check with the admission team so that just I know even okay, this one will be open, because in the universityadmission.ac, when I check it, I cannot see it actually, because it's saying application period not open. But of course, on the other hand, it is said that this study will be started from autumn 2023. So yeah, maybe you are right. Yeah, you are right.
Yeah.
No problem.
So you can have more time helping these students.
Yes. That's true. So we'll have more time for that. I mean, even after
And
after the
if you have some students that are really interested and are talented design talents, they can actually apply for a course to prepare their portfolio next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I
So
think that will be fine. That will be fine. All right. So before we leave, do you have any final comments for the students? Please go ahead. If you
excuse
have
me.
any comments, do you have any comments? We are
No.
almost end of the session. So if you would like to say anything, I mean, to the audiences, because this video will be recorded, even they can watch later on as well. So if you would like to say any welcoming message or anything, finally you can say that.
Yeah, I think please feel welcome to Borås, and if you have questions about the application process and everything, just please ask Mr. Avijit or me. So
So, dear students, thanks for watching the sessions. As I mean, you can see like on the screen, we do have our contact details, and so please, if you have any more queries and if you are interested to study in Sweden and University of Borås, please feel free to contact us, and we will try to help you.
Yeah.
And Susanne, I mean, thank you for joining the session today. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
your
inviting
time.
me.
Thank you for your time.
Okay.
I wish you have a very nice Happy New Year, and
you
then
too.
we'll follow it up later on in the email.
We do. Thank you, and a happy New Year to everybody.
You too. Take care. Have a good
Thank
day.
you. Bye.